So Noah Lyles will be back in action this evening, running in the 200 meters men Olympics Paris 2024. This is going to be the first round. So the heats have been drawn. There are 6 groups. And before we go into those 6 groups, it is important to remember that Noah Lyles is still the world champion in 100 meters. He won that gold medal yesterday by 0.05 hundredth of a second, right on the line. Very, very telling of how competitive these games are. You don't underestimate any of those athletes. It was very, very interesting, though, to see the American take that gold medal and continue his winning spree. He told us that he will be winning all the 3 gold medals in these Olympics. So it is going to be very interesting to see how he pushes through the 200 meters and the 100 meters relay. But his mother was very excited, as we saw yesterday. Noah Lyles ringing that bell. He has been re-energized. We hadn't seen him win in any of those hits in 100 meters, and everybody was sort of starting to get worried of whether there is going to be a Noah Lyles in the final. But boy, he surprised us. And could we see the same thing happen in the 200 meters hits? Is Noah Lyles going to draw on the same strategy he used in the 100 meters hits? Or are we going to see a Noah Lyles who is going to just blast through those blocks and win every hit? Is going to be running through to the final of the 200 meters men. But let us look at the groups here. We have in Heat 1, South Africa's Vanyika. Vanyika sits at 39th in world ranking in 200 meters. I actually thought Vanyika ran 400 meters. So it is very interesting to see how he's come into the 200 meter race here. But we have Van Bole J, who is sitting at 11th in the world rankings 200 meters. So those two are in Heat 1. Of course, there are several others in that hit, but it was important to highlight the top athletes in that hit. Don't underestimate everybody. Everyone in these hits is capable of making miracles on the day. But of course, we have to go by world rankings in this analysis. And then in Heat 2, we have Jamaica's Hudson and Orogot from Uganda. I don't see any world rankings in this group, but again, you don't underestimate people. Ugandans are capable of holding that stamina, running through the back and home straights. And Hudson, of course, from Jamaica, did very, very well in the trials, qualifying through to come to the Olympics. So it will be very interesting to see how they perform through their hit. Hit 3, we have Tebogo from Botswana and Canadian Rodney. Now Tebogo is ranked number 4 in 200 meters in the world, and Rodney sits at world ranking 19. So are they going to shine through their group? We will wait and see. And then Hit 4 is Zanel Huge and USA Bednarek. So Zanel sits at world ranking 6 and Bednarek is the 2nd in world ranking for 200 meters. We've heard that Zanel might pull out, if he hasn't pulled out already, of the 200 meters through an hamstring injury. He ran a race of his life in the 100 meters yesterday. Sadly, he was out of the medal positions, but it was the quickest race in recent times. So it is very understandable to see some of these athletes coming out with hamstring injuries. But I think in Hit 4, he would have probably eased through that group with Bednarek to proceed to the semi-final. So that frees up space for somebody else then to come through if Zanel has pulled out. In Hit 5, we have Erin Knighton, world ranking number 3 in 200 meters. Erin here is a very young American athlete. Last year he finished third. Was it third behind Bednarek? So it is going to be very interesting to see how he holds up. This is going to be his first race in these Olympics. So heat 5, Erin Knighton there. Heat 6, Noah Lyles and Grasse from Canada. Now, Noah Lyles is ranked number 1 in 200 meters. That's not a surprise to us. And Grasse is ranked number 5. Grasse hasn't really shown much potential in these races so far. He has been finishing out of medal positions. Did he come to this tournament with an injury? We don't know yet, but he is always one of those medal contenders. So Noah Lyles in this heat, as based on his world ranking and how we have seen him perform in these other previous games, will easily see through this heat. Whether he will come as number 1 in the heat or he will again use the same strategy he used in the 100-meter heats, we don't know yet. But that is how the heats are standing. That's the groups there. These races kick off at 18:55 p.m. UK time. So is Noah Lyles on course to win another gold medal? Let's wait and see. Anything is possible. Don't underestimate everybody in these races. You just have to keep pushing right through to the end. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment section below and stay subscribed here at People and Places for more with regards to the Paris Olympics 2024.